Hello, and welcome to Fleet Action Report. This is episode 75, Q's Winter Wonderland, Take 2. I'm Nikodas. And the reason I said Take 2 is because we did this last year. Probably so. I don't see Kramp'ihri, though. I'm here. Yeah, within the yellow circle, I know. I was really hoping to find him before we started talking, but I see red. Honestly, my week has been primarily focused on STO. I've been trying to finish up some of the recruits. Um, I started working on a newer recruit, so it's been busy. Outside of that, COVID hit my family pretty hard this week. Not my immediate family, but my extended family. Um, Unfortunately, I have a funeral to go to on Wednesday. Um, so it's been busy outside of the game too. Basically, where I'm going with that. What about you? How's your week been? Yeah, I'm gonna miss your D&D game though. He likes you though. Sometimes a journal can help. I should mention, so I did a thing I've never done before this week. I joined a D&D game ran by other AIE people that I don't know. At least I don't know very well. Isel the Red was in there. He's one of our guys that have been on this show periodically. He's in the fleet and whatnot. But outside of that, I hadn't really met everybody else in the game yet. It went really well. We did a Christmas thing. We were saving Mr. Klaus from a abominable snowman who was trying to put out the flame of the world. It was kind of a little interesting premise. That was a lot of fun. So yeah, that was one thing I did this week. Yeah, DP Roberts was the DM. Palel was in there. Darksting was in there. Isel the Red and I myself. Yes. Yeah, that one too. board game. Yeah, we would say we really only have one rule, and that's don't be a dick. Kramp'ihri here, we only got him down once. That's a little unusual. Still though.
The magnificent Kramp'ihri may be
Yeah,
gone for
yeah,
now.
sorry about that. uh, if I get this ship, I am so naming it Beetlejuice now. Yeah, it does kind of have that appearance to it. I hadn't thought about that before, but yeah, there you go. 32nd century ship. Um, they've they've added, or they are going to be adding, the Mirror Guardian. This was a event ship that is now being added to the Zen store. It's the first event ship going to the Zen store. It's going to be in there on the 16th. It will also be on sale for 20% off from the 16th to the 20th. So the normal price is 3,000 Zen, or $30. The on sale price will be 2,400 Zen. Um, they are also updating the materials for this ship and the already existing Guardian. So you can actually have the Guardian and the Mirror Guardian. Both are available in the Zen store. But yeah, that's account unlock. They made an announcement today. They are adding a new bundle to Mud's Market. This is being called the Mud's Secret Intel Bundle. The normal price on this will be 29,500 Zen, which is equivalent to $295. It will be 50% off from 12/22 until 1/5, making that 147.50 Zen. And I'm being attacked by snowman. Okay, snowman are down. Yep, so we did. With this pack, you get to pick 3 out of 8 choices. Your 8 choices are the Section 31 Intel Science Destroyer, the Sona Intel Battlecruiser, the Alachi Sishar Intel Dreadnought Cruiser, the Klingon Kej Intel Battlecruiser. You can get 50 Master Keys, 1 Epic Phoenix Box token, 9 Tier 6X upgrade tokens, or 10 Gold Tech upgrade. Those are for the Ultimate Tech upgrades, I believe. They are also adding what they are calling Mud's Mega Secret Intel Bundle. This is going to sell for 60,000 Zen, or roughly $600. That includes all 8 of the items, no choice required. You just get all of them. This will also be on sale 50% off from 12/22 to 1/5, making it 30,000 Zen, or $300. And that's it for our announcements. Okay, so our primary target, which we've already started, we discovered a couple years ago that if we tried to do a show on this without starting as soon as we got here, then there was no possible way for us to hit all of the events. So you can do any one of these listed events to get credit for your daily. 20 days of progress gets you the grand prize, which is the tier 6 ship that Grebog already showed you. So the possible events is the Snowball Fight, which is what we've got going on right now. We just killed our 100th snowman, so we have to go over, and I don't know if I'm going to make it. You can kind of see him there. Go over to get the snowman overlord, and they're going to beat him before I get over here. That's okay, though. And then you get your mission rewards. Boom, there you go. All you have to do is technically kill one of the roving snowmen to get credit for that. And see, now we got a 12-minute timer with nothing to do. We'll queue for... We can do the race. We'll do the foot race. If I can get that working. I tried to do that earlier. Anyway, so that was... You get your ornaments, and then you can go buy stuff. We'll show that off here in a minute. Where is that race at? Well, here it is. So here's the finish. Now, I don't actually know how to start this, Grebog. I was out here trying to do this earlier, and this guy would not talk to me. Okay, well, then I'm... Yeah. And I am racing a dog. Okay, so this will be fun. I've been told that you can skip corners on this, but you have to be careful with it because it can disqualify you.
And since I forgot to unmute myself, it's all been Nikodas today.
You did that again.
I'm not that important. No one heard me talk about all the stuff and things. It's fine. Here, let me refresh. So you have until the 6th to complete the Winter Wonderland. That was the key thing in there. You get the Eisenberg ship, which is for the 20-day completions. This foot race is one of the things. To do this foot race, you talk to a Breen that's up in the main area, and then you go to the start area to he will put you on the foot race and let you run around. I'm kind of running with Nikodas. I don't, since I'm not on it, I don't have to worry about staying in the path. I'm just running.
Where's
You
the
can
dog?
still behind you. You got a good amount of room. If you're sliding out of control and think you're going to not be able to stay in the path, one thing you can do is do a forward roll, and it will stop you from sliding.
You can also jump, but I don't think the jump's as reliable.
And you just have to beat whoever the competitor was that they put you up against. It will vary between a spider, a breen, a targ, or, well, I guess, are those targs? They're kind of like frost targs.
Yeah, they're not targs. They're the they're on Rurapente. I can't think of what they're called, but yeah, they're
Yeah.
another type of Klingon dog. So the race I just ran, you have to queue for it, like you said, from the breen. You come over here and talk to this guy. You start the race. This used to be the only way to get daily progress. Now everything.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, excuse me. Now everything gives you a daily progress. But you can still do this. Now this will not get you ornaments like the other events do. This is strictly just for a daily progress. I just ran it so you guys could see the tricks of the trade. I was also wearing my frosted boots because you get a run speed increase, which helps on that race. It helps on the other race too.
At the very start of the show, you saw us go do the Kramp'ihri. I'm gonna put up the map quick. Hopefully, yeah, you should still be able to hear us. So if you see this map here, I broke down what the different regions are. Kramp'ihri can spawn in pretty much any of the locations. I put some numbers down so that way you can kind of see where they are. And he won't spawn right here in the middle or for like, but he can spawn in the lake area, he can spawn at the competitive foot race or where, the ice fortress or the gingerbread village. He just randomly picks one and then stays technically in that area. When he picks the competitive foot race, it's really weird because it's most of the areas closed off when the foot race is not happening.
Did you get that?
Yes.
Okay, we'll go ahead and run that. We got time.
So the thing to note, let me put it back here. The thing to note when he picks the competitive foot race area is that basically he will go from the very start point and he'll then run to the end point. Just because he always picks somewhere away from where he currently is, and he just runs all the way around from one end to the other. Jackal Mastiff is what it's called, I guess.
There you
Thank
go.
you, Tabby. So this is the TFO. This will get you some special stuff. There is a way to... There's some recipes and stuff you can find in here. If you don't have the special holiday weapons, that's why there are tons of piles of snowballs. So you can throw those instead. You technically don't have to buy any of the weapons, though. I highly recommend when you come out here, buy one of the weapons, and then you'll be good. You don't need all of the weapons.
No, just one. And I mean, there's devices you can get that mimic a lot of abilities in the game if you wanted to. Like you could have a mortar snowball thing or a turret. But those are not required either. And they're kind of pricey, actually.
Woohoo! I saved a frozen gingerbread man.
The candy in here gets you a health boost. Oh, we haven't found any presents yet, have we?
Wonderful! You rescued a gingerbread council member! Hooray!
It's always so funny.
So we are just defeating evil snowmen.
If you talk to the gingerbread people, you rescue them.
Hooray!
So it is worth talking to them.
Well, we didn't do that last time we ran this.
There are some presents here and there.
Yeah, we've got one sitting over here.
You saved a freezing gingerbread man!
There we go. More candy.
Looks like we are doing the cave.
You rescued a gingerbread council member!
So I did not know this was here for the longest time. There is a special cave with a special Yeti bad guy.
Like a mini boss.
Not required for completing the event.
Just get you extra stuff. Oh, that was me picking up snowballs that I don't need. I thought I was clicking on a treasure. Or a package. Oh well. Have to get rid of that here in a little bit.
I rule all the land.
But there is...
So there's an option over here on the right that says find the present. I have yet to find that. We found, the last time we ran this, we actually found 2 presents.
And neither one
neither
counted.
one triggered that, so yeah.
It's supposed to be near the start area. I've never, like, I don't know. I've never seen it.
And he's down. It really is that easy. And you get a decent amount of stuff for it, so.
Yeah.
And you can queue for that repeatedly, so. Queue, haha. I know, my puns are as bad as Q's. Here, I'll pick a fight with Q. Do your worst.
Yeah, if you do, you can get teleported, or, well, not tele. You can get polymorphed, I guess would be one way, into a random creature, person, thing.
And it acts as a buff or debuff. You can wait for it to wear off, or you can pick on Q again and he'll turn you back. Okay, so we got 2 minutes before we go to Tides of Ice. So I'm going to run over here to Tides of Ice and get ready. So that was the TFO. We did Kramp'ihri. We did the Snowball Fight.
We want to grab some of the fleet for tides, or
You want me to?
why not? They're here. They're willing.
All right. So Tabby gets an invite. Mamenth gets an invite. Magnum's out here. I'll toss Magnum an invite.
So tides of ice.
Oh, and I need to invite you again, too.
Yes. And we all need to make sure we're on the same map.
Mamenth's missing. The rest of us are here.
We are currently in a very low pop Winter Wonderland. Or some of us are.
Well, I was going to say we should...
34 is a more full.
Okay, so where we're at. All right.
Okay,
Well,
some
I'll go
people
up here.
are in 6. If you...
Not anymore.
Okay, good.
Not anymore. I guess I'm going to go over here to Black... What is that? Black Diamond?
Did it just...
You went to a different one. Goodbye, Grebog.
I hit X to leave looking at the which one to go to, and it moved me to the other one.
So, since you were muted when you talked about the Admiralty, did you want to cover that again real quick?
Sure. Admiralty bonus weeks going on. You have until... Let me pull the notes back up. You have until the 16th. You have some time left. Basically, it doubles the campaign experience. And yeah, if you're working on any of your recruits that have requirements for the Admiralty bonus, or, well, not that, for getting the campaigns done, now would definitely be the time to make sure to have it queued up. I know on a couple of mine, I've actually been able to get them knocked out pretty quick. Yeah.
Assimilated snowmen are approaching the gate to the Winter Wonderland. They will arrive in 1 minute.
Okay, so this is Tides of Ice. So you get snow borg that attack our castle back there. And the point is to stop them. Pretty straightforward. It's described as being a sort of tower defense. Or as close as you could get in an MMO.
Memth couldn't. Did he eventually get transferred into it with us?
He says he is.
Okay.
It says he's here with us.
I just saw the message that he said he couldn't.
No, you're not, Fawn. You're here with us. As a matter of fact, I see you back here. Hi, Fawn. Or Memeth. Alright, back up.
Snowmen are coming down Crimson Cube, Gold Sphere, and
So,
Blue Lozenge lanes.
I have switched my weapon for this. I like to use a one that has a nice big AoE when they're all grouped up, because I can take out like large groups.
Wow, that's a lot of snowmen. I'm sorry, that's a lot of assimilated snowmen.
I love the explosion of the caramel blast. It does shoot slower, but it has a nice big AoE on it.
So you guys just saw a little window pop up, and I got some ornaments. You can get that with every wave out of this. You'll also get a daily completion. So if you don't want to do the whole thing, you can complete one wave and move on.
Snowmen are coming down Crimson Cube, Gold Sphere, and Blue Lozenge lanes.
They didn't even mention ours, but
it's fine. We don't need to be special.
Snowmen are coming down Crimson Cube, Gold Sphere, and Blue Lozenge lanes.
Hopefully we've got other people fighting, because that was pretty intense. And of course, no, they just broke through over here.
Snowmen are coming down Crimson Cube.
You also have over on the side, it gives you a kind of map-ish thing that shows which walls have been broken through. So it looks like Crimson Cube is getting wrecked.
Yep, it is. That's accurate. There was nobody over here defending. There's people over here now, though. How, you need help over there?
I'm good so far. If I can knock out a good chunk of them with an initial AoE, I can pretty much take out, yeah.
Snowmen are coming down Crimson Cube.
So you basically get 10 rounds of this. And then there's a boss that shows up. If they get to the tower before the boss shows up, then it ends, I believe.
And Gold Sphere lanes.
And you get less rewards at the end.
I think no matter what, you always will get credit for the completion. I don't know that you will, like, if let's say they make it all the way to the end and then get out, I don't think there's a technical fail, as in you won't get credit for the daily.
Oh, you get credit for the daily with just completing one phase or one round.
Snowmen are coming
So
down
as long
Crimson
as you
Cube,
can
Gold
beat one
Sphere, and
round,
Blue
you're
Lozenge
good.
lanes.
If it's the first round, I don't even think, like, if you're here at the beginning, I don't think there's any way you can fail.
Yeah.
Snowmen are coming down
You may not
Crimson
fight
Cube,
the
Gold Sphere, and Blue Lozenge
Snowborg
Lanes.
Queen or Snowborg Snow. I don't know how to say that. Yeah, that. You might not fight the boss. You're actually holding down pretty good over here.
I love the caramel blast. It does a fair amount of damage. Oh, caramel explosion. Sorry. Let's see here. It is one of the various weapons. It is called caramel assault. The explosion does this nice big AoE when I'm not talking, not doing it.
Yeah, that's. I mean, I'll admit it's hard to play and talk at the same time, but you know, we manage okay. Yeah, I'm gonna. Everybody else is
we need to get
too.
the
I'm gonna.
tower back up.
I'm coming. You take them out. I'm just gonna sit over here and help you from now on. Thanks, my man.
Because I like to get a little closer, so I can get that. When they spawn in, they're so close together that that initial blast, I can get like lots of them.
Snowmen are coming down Crimson Cube, Gold Sphere,
And if I can get almost all of them on their spawn, I can cut the numbers down before they get away.
Oh, we had some spawn in behind us. Well, it is that time, I guess.
Yes. Once you hit wave, or completed wave 5, wave 6 and on, you get 2 groups on the sides that spawn in along the, Black Diamond and Blue Lozenge Lane.
The far side is getting pummeled.
Snowmen are coming down Gold Sphere and Blue Lozenge Lanes.
Gold Sphere is getting pummeled over there. We are on wave 7.
Well, I can hold the start of Black Diamond, so...
I got the side covered here where they're spawning in.
Snowmen are coming down Crimson Cube, Gold Sphere, and Blue Lozenge Lanes. Snowmen are coming down Black Diamond, Gold Sphere, and Blue Lozenge Lanes.
So we need cones of conduct and the competitive race.
Yeah, the next will be the... Oh, I'm frozen. This. Why am I not doing anything?
We're on 8.
Next up will be Kramp'ihri again, and then cones of conduct. Oh, I just lost my wall.
Yep, I see that. They're coming down towards me. That's okay, we're still doing better than all the others.
Snowmen are coming down Black Diamond, Crimson Cube, and Blue Lozenge Lanes.
I got help back over here now, so I think we're good.
Snowmen are coming down Crimson Cube and Blue Lozenge Lanes.
Second to last wave. So I believe we fight the queen after this wave.
Your code will be adapted to service us.
Snowmen are coming down Crimson Cube and Blue Lozenge Lanes.
And there's a little timer here too. We didn't talk about that, but over here on the right side of the screen, there's a little timer for each round that you're on. Each wave. I'm sorry, they call them waves. Each wave that you're on.
I mean,
we got
snowdrift?
15 seconds, right? Each drift. That would have been a neat way to name it.
Snowmen are coming down Crimson Cube and Gold Sphere lanes.
Okay. And then the boss.
I should see what other weapons they have.
I didn't see anything new. Outside of the brain set, which, oddly enough, you can't actually use anymore.
Resistance is futile.
See, that would have been neat if
All
they had
lanes
made the
clear.
new
Defend
ground
the
set
fortress.
usable in here or outside of here. Wow, she went down really fast.
Yeah, there's
So
a
much
bunch of
for
people
the-
up by the fortress.
So much for the Snow Borg Queen. Now, Kramp'ihri, you can still teleport to. I think that's the only one that you're still able to teleport to.
Well, that's because he is in a random spot, I think. People complained that they couldn't find him. Because before, they didn't even really give you much warning on where he was. Which means finding him, if he was up in the Gingerbread Village and say you were in the Ice Fortress area, you might not make it before... You know, yeah.
True.
I am not good with competitive foot race. For those that want to know, the competitive foot race, think of how, like, in the summer event, there is the wakeboards that you, or power boards that you use to race around. Here, you can look at the track. Here. They make it, there are certain obstacles every so far. It is a very... I've never been able to successfully get any place at it. Yeah.
Kramp'ihri has returned.
All right.
Naughty children. Today
It also will put a circle up on the map once they decide where he's at. But you also can just do a teleport.
Oh, it's going to take all of us. Yeah,
Apparently.
right back where we were. Right back where we were.
Why transfer the team to the next map?
I think there was two of us that hit it, and it popped it up for both. Kramp'ihri will arrive in 10 seconds. Oh, there's one of those snow mortar turret things.
And someone has one of the shaved ice turrets, and I've been wanting to get the gingerbread army. I bet I could get that.
I suppose that could be fun. I wanted the green ground set, which I've got now, so... Oh, you were right. Cones of Conduct is next.
Well, you can see what's next by when you mouse over the winter event. It will expand the list and show you up to 1 hour of time in the list.
Fair enough.
I say up to 1 hour. It shows you 50 minutes. It's essentially 1 hour's worth of stuff. After 50 minutes is... Kramp'ihri takes, what, 10 minutes? I don't know, 5 minutes?
5 minutes, yeah.
But, I mean, they seem to only put up to the 50-minute mark. Anything past that, it will not do. Where in the...
He's going up to this ledge up here. He likes it up there.
I don't know that I've ever really come up here.
It's Kramp'ihri's domain. He likes it up here. Nobody else does.
Naughty, naughty, naughty!
Now he's
But
throwing
let's
things
see
at me.
here. Competitive race will be in ice fishing is going to be close to when we end. Oh no, it's going to be
Right.
after.
Yeah.
So, I guess-
it's gonna be after.
So ice fishing. Well, let's talk about that while we're fighting Kramp'ihri. Because fighting Kramp'ihri, you just go to where he's at, chase him down every time, and
And
keep
shoot
killing
in
him.
the face.
Yeah. So ice fishing, you'll need one of the gauntlets, and then out on the lake there will be a different, a bluer color, a different blue circles here and there that you'll see fish swimming, and you essentially with the gauntlet punch through the ice and grab a fish. There's a variety of fish types, well, sizes I should say. They're all gummy fish, but. So the small ones, the small and medium, you could just carry. There is a large that will engulf your arm, and you fight for control essentially. So you have to slam it and stun it on, and punch it. And once you've got it stunned enough, you can carry it and put it into the big offering dish, I guess. And then there is also an extra large gummy fish that you can catch, which will basically swallow you. You'll have your feet sticking out, and you just walk it slowly to the offer dish and then throw it onto the pile.
I mean, it's a gummy fish. It's not like it really hurts you.
And as with anything, what you're trying to catch with a bunch of gummy fish is obviously the giant gummy worm. Yeah, because that's how you catch gummy worms, right? You with a bunch of gummy fish.
It's supposed to be the other way around, right?
It's fine. It's Klingon Ice Fishing.
True enough. The gauntlets. So if you go over to the lake, you can get one of the free gauntlets. After you have the free one, there are better quality ones that you can buy from the same vendor that you buy everything else. It doesn't make a huge difference from what I can tell on what you pick up or what size fish you're able to get. But I always buy the most expensive one I can after my first run through with the freebie.
I just realized I opened my package from the TFO we did, and
Oh yeah.
I got a Vanity Pet.
I got a gingerbread Orion.
I got a gingerbread Vulcan. So yeah, I think that's one. The only way you can get certain Vanity Pets is from that TFO. So if you're looking to collect them all, which I know some people are, you're gonna need to run the TFO a few times to get those Vanity Pets. I don't know that they're a guarantee because I think that's the first time I've gotten one out of the handful of times I've ran it.
I would get recipes that go to Neelix.
Yeah, you can get those too. I don't know that they let you craft those things. But, let's see. Also, what... If we... Cones of Conduct is next, so that'll be good. We can show that one. I'm glad we're going to get to show that one, because that one is probably the most confusing if you've never done it.
Yep, pretty much. And I'm running over here behind Moment.
I'm going to check the vendor quick on the, Okay. I am looking for some of the items. Ooh, I could get explosive gumdrops.
For those people who do get recipes, Neelix is right over here. And I just sailed right past him. He's right here by this table. This is where you bring your recipes.
There.
So on the map, I'll pop my map up here. We're at the northeast corner. Cones of conduct up here. Neelix is behind this table. There you go. Okay, so with cones of conduct, you have the Borg snowmen are attacking again. You've got the Snow Overlord that's trying to destroy this lovely gingerbread village. And we're going to make the snowconian to fight him.
Not an Iconian, a snowconian.
Happy holidays.
Oh, here's something we need to mention also is the pie eating contest, which is the Breen guy, not on the other side of the way from Neelix. Talk to him, and then you try to eat as many pies as you can, and you can see there are a few people. Well, I guess these are pie eating contestants.
I have never done that. Does that get you a daily progress?
I don't think it's in the list for the daily progress. I don't see it in the list for the daily progress, so I would say no. It is just something to do. The reward, I would guess, is just more of the,
I'm gonna find
holiday
out. I'm gonna
items.
do it. It only takes 90 seconds, so.
Shovel it in. Shovel it in.
I'm trying. 1 minute left on my timer. So my little interact button is at the lower right of the screen. It's a lot of pies. I'm going to get fat.
Or sick.
Or sick, yeah. Or both.
Okay, I need to equip
Happy
my
holidays.
my snow cone, my gingerbread army. Here, let's
Hi,
see.
Fawn. I got 10 seconds. I got 10 pies in. I got 10 seconds left.
Help! The snowmen aren't taking too kindly to our building a village in their territory, and they're planning an attack.
Why'd you build a village in their territory? So here you can see the snow cone machine with the cone right here. There's no shaved ice or syrup in it yet. That is stuff you have to do when the event starts.
All right, I'll go. Wow, we got a lot of people out here.
Here I built my gingerbread man, and I think because I have the vanity pet of the gingerbread Vulcan, it made him a Vulcan.
That's funny.
We need to
He has
activate our
pointy
village
ears.
commander. We need to build a snowconian, collect ice and syrup, and deliver it to the town
So
center.
to get syrup, you have the candy piles, and you just beam away, and they supposedly you're melting them. The targeting of that seems to be quite off on where you're shooting versus where it is.
In years past, that was actually better aimed. I got your back, man.
Where'd my gingerbread man go?
Yeah, mine vanished too. I think they ran for the hills.
I normally don't bother with the shaved ice on buildings. I normally just kill tons of snowmen. It will get you more shaved ice that way than, yeah. I've just noticed I get shaved ice way faster just by nuking down snowmen.
Okay, so on this side here, the snowmometer, that's where you drop your shaved ice in.
And then on the other side, there's a syrupometer.
And I got 5 of those to drop in here. So you have 2.5 minutes to build up your snowconian. So the more stuff that your team gets turned in, like ice or syrup, which is really melted candy, but hey, whatever, the more powerful your snowconian is going to be. And then you can keep turning this stuff in after he's made to keep his health up. Now, the game will tell you to collect syrup to increase his health, but I actually think you can do either or. At least that's the way it seems. I do think the syrup gets you a bigger boost, so... See if I can get it before these guys start throwing snowballs at me. Nope. Tabby's gonna get it. I'm okay with that.
Sometimes you can, if you have a good group putting everything together, have some people hold on delivering stuff, and it will, you can then save for healing him during the big fight. Though
it takes some coordination.
Yeah, it was like you would need enough of the people out here that you can like coordinate with. But you can see there is a defense system starting health, and we are just over halfway, it looks like.
We still got 30 seconds. Alright. So the other side of the big fight...
The Snow Overlord is attacking!
The Overlord will summon a bunch of these littler snowmen.
It's a great way to get a bunch of more shaved ice.
Yep, but they'll attack the snowconian. So if you take them out, your snowconian's going to last that much longer.
Whoa, did you see
Of course,
that?
they might take you out like they just did me. So there is that, too. And Fawn, apparently. Shooting the Overlord doesn't really do a whole lot.
Though everyone
are set to minimum damage. Well, I mean, if you get enough people, 1,000 bee stings might kill you. One's an annoyance, 1,000 of them might kill you.
And also, there's a habit. Well, maybe not a habit. The game will auto-target the big guy anyway, so trying to not target him is sometimes a pain. Like, I'm trying to take out this little guy, but I keep targeting the big one.
We need to heal up our snowconian.
Was trying to deliver some syrup.
Wow, that's a lot of...
No! The Snow Overlord has frozen one of our buildings!
You can lose, I guess, by having the entire village get frozen.
Yeah, they're at 83%. If that percentage reaches 0, we lose.
I hope he's back in the fight. He's at 100% now.
By my buttons, we've lost another building.
77%. That's really all there is to it. You run around here, add ice, add syrup, blow up snowmen.
Sometimes it's good to have, while other people are fighting the snowmen, to run away to pick up some of the syrup and ice. So that way, you know, otherwise if you're too close, you're going to get pelted by snowballs and not be able to pick up anything.
The overlord's
Please
almost
stop the
done.
snow overlord before he freezes another building.
Go get him, snowconian. Couple good hits ought to do it.
Do you want to build a snowconian? Oh.
Yes. He's almost dead.
Did it. You
There he
helped
goes.
defeat the snow overlord.
Yay.
Thank you for your help. The
And there's a
villagers would
bunch of
like you to have
rewards.
this
Cool.
reward for saving our home.
Alright. Competitive race. We actually did this with 4 minutes to spare. And we highlighted the pie eating contest, which was not on our list of things to do.
I always forget about it. I mean, I'll be honest. Since it's off to that side and it's sort of... It's not a full event type thing. It's more of a come here, do a thing.
Yeah, and it only takes 2 minutes. I mean...
Come on, Gingerbread Spock.
Oh, good. I've got enough to buy something. Let me go to the buy list here.
So to find the competitive race start point... Oh, here's the... I was starting the wrong thing. My gingerbread security... That was just my vanity pet. I have another. There we go. You come up the hill, not far from the region here, where everything, the central dome.
Oh,
And
yeah,
this
for the
is
race.
this is where the competitive foot race starts. Yes, I am up here way early. You can talk to the race official and you can ask him questions and whatnot. But as you can see, there are obstacles in the path. A lot of ice chunks. So
Yeah, if you're playing a Cation or a Farasan, you can jump over most of those.
it is kind of similar to the single foot race when you run around the lake area. However, this one, you're racing other people. I always do poorly. And there has been bugs sometimes where it will just say, hey, you've left the area and are been disqualified, even though you are in the middle of the track.
Yeah,
I don't know
really
if that
get
still happens. I do know it has happened to me once, and I was just like, well, thanks.
The other thing that we should mention is there is a set of duty officer missions. So if you go to your duty officer menu, you go to the current map, and there are things you can queue up for. These typically reward ornaments.
Or earmuffs, or, yeah. You get some special items every time.
And you get experience. I just got development rank 1.
Yeah, I think they all are under the development tier. Could be
There's some
wrong on that
science.
one. Okay, well, I was like, I already have a bunch queued. I only had one more available, and it was a development.
We found out the other day that you can queue for these on multiple characters. So if you bring other characters here, You know, you can just queue up for this and get a bunch of ornaments that way.
Yeah, as Mim is saying in our fleet chat, it's a great way to have passives. Like, you can just bring all of your captains out here and have them all doing, like, even if you just log in once a day with them, you can
Just queue up
kind
for
of a
this, yeah.
passive farming of more of the event items to get the stuff you want.
Most of the missions here are 4 hours long. There are a few that are 12, and I found one that was 24 hours. And they seem to reset like every other hour or so. You can log back in and find more. Okay. I think that covers everything. Well, the only thing we're going to miss is the ice fishing.
Yeah.
Poor ice fishing. Okay, we talked about, let's see, that secondary target was duty officer missions, the broken, okay. So sometimes when you do these things, you get these busted ornament fragments. You can turn those into the salesman. You could trade in 5 of them, and he'll give you a regular ornament. So it's just another way to get ornaments. These are also all sellable on the exchange. So if you just want to spend a whole bunch of EC, you can buy all that you need.
Or you can sell yours and make some EC.
Yeah, or that. Vanity Pets. There are duty officer missions that will get you the EPOs, these things, the EPOs. I ended up getting 2 this year. I got the rainbow and the cherry. And then there are also some pets that you can buy, and then as we saw, there are some you can get from running the TFO. And
All
then
kinds of
important
vanity pets.
items. Yeah. And then important items to buy. One thing that everybody seems to really harp on are the frosted boots. These are usable anywhere in the game, and they boost your run speed. They make you slide a little bit, but once you kind of get used to that, that's not a huge deal. There is a kit that's part of the new green ground set that was introduced this year. So there's a kit. It does have K-Perf on it. I have not looked at the mods to see if you can get additional K-Perf yet, but it does have at least 1, so it's decent. Be better if you can get 2 or 3, but you know. It also has an ability that anytime you use a kit module that you got from out here, it will blast your enemies. I'm still trying to jump over this stuff. I'm not doing it nearly as well as Katis would, but hey, beggars can't be choosers, right?
Stop pushing me around. Oh, no.
And that got me EPO tags. Get me 12 EPO tags. So, and that's what I was saying. The mini pets.
Fawn, go to the flag here for 3rd. To get the... Nope. Did you... If you complete the race, you can... There's always a banner here at the end of the race that you need to get to, and... You just to finish. If you don't get there in time and someone beats you, you have to get to the next one that popped up. Which is why you saw Nikodas and I both trying to get the first place one. He beat me just by a hair.
I did. It was really close. And you said you never do very well.
Normally, I don't.
You were right there with me the whole time.
Normally, there's like one of the cat people that is always like hopping over all the obstacles and not slowing down, and I'm like basically coming down the ice fall section, and they're already at the finish line. And I'm like, thanks, yay.
So real quick, just to go over this here under the ground equipment, this is all stuff that you can use throughout the rest of the game. The Breen set here is brand new. I've got it, but I haven't played with it a whole lot. I'll have to review that probably next week. There are some kit modules here. There's 3 for each specialization, tactical, science, and engineering, and then there's a few universal. I guess it's 4 of each. And then there's, nanopulse weapons. These are like lightsabers, but they're not allowed to call it that. So there you go. The new one this year was a blue color. It's this glacial one. It's kind of a light blue, make you think of ice. Same with the space equipment. Here's a bunch of stuff that you can buy for your ship. Vanity Pets we talked about, and then the Wonderland gear is what you're looking for, like the snowball weapons, and these are the other items I talked about: the snowball turret, caltrops, the defense squad.
I'm highlighting one of the kit modules for science. I've read a lot of science builds for ground that recommend this endothermic induction field. So, yeah.
Here are the gauntlets we talked about. Like I said, you can get a free one over there at the lake. The guy standing over there will give you a free one. He's right under the giant fish. Or you can buy him here. All right, so that covers everything we wanted to talk about, minus the ice fishing, and we kind of tried to explain that. Next week, we're going to go ahead and do Fleet Holdings Part 3. That will finish off our series on the fleet holdings. And we'll move on to other things.
Other things.
We ran over a little bit here. Anything else we need to add before we go?
No. If you take your ice boots out to the lake, you can do ice skating and then do jumps. But
oh yeah, that's the only place you can do that. But it is kind of a nice feature. Just leisurely skating, or you can go fast.
But here you can see the container for putting the gummy fish, and then there would be patches of, I guess it looks a little bit frosted where you punch through the ice to get your gummy fish. So yes.
This is the guy you talk to start it, and then you can pick up one of the free gauntlets here behind him. Yeah. All right. Well, as always, we will see you. That's the royal we. We will see you next week. And as always, see you out there.
Thank you for watching, and live long and prosper.